Der Spiegel fake news reporter could face his charges.
Here's a summary of the article.
Der Spiegel says it is filing a criminal complaint alleging he solicited donations for Syrian orphans from readers with any proceeds going to his personal account. Der Spiegel said last week that Relotius admitted faking some stories. In the latest development, Der Spiegel reports that it received messages from readers saying Relotius had used a private email account to ask for donations to help Syrian orphans in Turkey. Der Spiegel is gathering evidence to pass on to prosecutors. Relotius's appeal for donations was linked to an article he wrote about two Syrian street children, a brother and sister, in Turkey, parts of which Der Spiegel says were faked. The American ambassador to Germany, Richard Grenell, has also intervened, writing to Der Spiegel's editor to demand an independent investigation and accusing the publication of institutional bias against the U.S. Like many publications, Der Spiegel has carried stories critical of President Donald Trump. According to Der Spiegel, he admitted deceiving readers in some 14 stories.
This post received a score of 1486, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than in the latest development, Der Spiegel reports in German that it received messages from readers saying Relotius had used a private email account to ask for donations to help Syrian orphans in Turkey. The money should be sent to his personal bank account, the magazine quotes readers as saying. Could face charges? Making up stories should be reason enough to end up in deep shit, but if this is true, then I fucking hope he'll end up in jail for a while.
Der Spiegel reported this themselves, as they did with the whole affair. Since not Der Spiegel decides if charges are being filed, it is could face charges, as the attorney has not yet filed anything. Der Spiegel said, there were not sure as of yet, that they would file civil charges. If the state of Hamburg or Germany are filing anything can't be said yet.
I think some individuals he included in his stories could probably sue for defamation, libel, but those would mainly be Americans and they would probably have to do so in Germany because his stories were not published in the US and not in English. That's rather unlikely to happen.
There was a very good story in Spiegel Online, about an article this reporter had fabricated. It was about a town in Minnesota called Fergus Falls. The story, which was supposed to be factual, painted the residents in very ugly American stereotype terms. The authors of this story break down each of the original story's key lies, invented people, made up events, created backstories, etc.
My favorite part was where he said that they have hoedowns all the time lol. Dancing on straw on wooden barn floors in cowboy hats. He had a very strange view of America. Like it was from a 1930s Western movie. Edit, here's the Medium article about it.
Made up or not, the stories followed Der Spiegel editorial policy.
They were intentionally turning a blind eye. I hope most people are smart enough not to buy into this fantasy Der Spiegel is trying to push at their mostly blameless victims who had no idea what was going on.
I'm glad someone is talking about this. Turning this person in is like treating the symptom of an illness. The true disease lies within whatever allowed Der Spiegel to allegedly not know about what was going on. So far as I'm concerned, their credibility has been irreparably damaged past the point of no return.
Greater than Der Spiegel says it is filing a criminal complaint alleging he solicited donations for Syrian orphans from readers with any proceeds going to his personal account. It takes a special piece of shit to do this kind of thing.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.